What if Little Red Riding Hood didn't run away, but made a new friend instead? Once upon a time, there was a little girl who always wore a red hood. It was a gift from her grandmother, a soft, handmade cape with a bright red hood that kept her warm during chilly mornings. She loved it so much that she wore it every day, no matter the weather. People in the village began calling her Little Red Riding Hood, and the name stayed with her like a secret spell. One quiet morning, as sunlight peeked through the curtains, her mother handed her a small basket filled with warm bread, sweet berries, and a jar of honey. She gently said, "Grandma isn't feeling well. Please take this to her." Then, with a firmer tone, she added, "Remember, stay on the path and don't talk to strangers. The forest is beautiful, but sometimes it hides things you don't expect." Little Red Riding Hood nodded. She knew the forest well, at least she thought she did. But today felt different. She wrapped her red hood snugly around her shoulders, picked up the basket, and stepped outside. The wind whispered through the trees as if telling her, "Be brave, but be careful." And so, with a warm heart and a curious mind, she set off into the forest. The forest was quiet, filled only with birdsong and the rustling of leaves. As Little Red Riding Hood walked, she hummed softly and enjoyed the breeze. But soon, she heard a gentle voice. "Excuse me, are you going somewhere?" A little wolf stepped from behind the trees. His fur was soft and gray, and his eyes looked worried, not scary. "I was visiting someone," he said, "but I got turned around. The trails look so different after the rain." Little Red Riding Hood remembered what her mother had told her. But the wolf didn't seem dangerous, just lost. Still, she stayed cautious. Just then, a shimmering light danced through the trees. It was Luan, the magical unicorn, floating gently with her paintbrush and palette. She had been painting nearby and heard everything. She looked at both of them and said kindly, "Sometimes, when you feel confused or unsure, it's not a mistake. It's your heart telling you to slow down and listen inside." She waved her brush, and a golden path appeared beneath their feet. It sparkled like sunlight and gently curved between the trees, soon forming two separate paths. "This golden trail will guide you," Luan said. "One leads to your grandmother's house, and one to yours. You may walk together for a while, or say goodbye here. Either way, kindness will always find its way home." Little Red Riding Hood turned to the wolf, still unsure. Luan gently added, "It's okay to listen and show care, but if you ever feel unsafe or unsure, you must protect yourself first and ask a trusted grown-up for help." The girl smiled, finally understanding. They thanked Luan, and each took their own golden path. Birds fluttered through the leaves, and butterflies danced around them as they walked. At the end of her trail, Little Red Riding Hood arrived safely at her grandmother's cottage. She shared the whole story, and her grandmother smiled warmly. "You did the right thing, caring and cautious. That's how we grow wise and kind at the same time." A few days later, the little wolf appeared again. He had carefully followed the golden path back. Shy but brave, he said, "I just wanted to say thank you and goodbye." Grandma stepped outside and smiled. "Why not come in for a cup of cocoa? Anyone who remembers kindness is always welcome." And so, they sat together at Grandma's little table by the window. Not strangers anymore, but a little circle of friends brought together by trust and choice. In every brushstroke lives a moment of courage and kindness. Every twist in the path brings a chance to learn, to trust, and to grow.